my name is Lisa Tarachi and I am a representative of the Detroit City Council. As a citizen of Detroit, I have seen the troubles our great city has gone through in recent times. Detroit was once a great city and it can be again. To do this, some reorganizing of funds is necessary. I will also be assisted by Celeste and Daniel to discuss whether we should cut or keep some of the other programs. The city's greatest need, we will be deciding our shelter and homeless assistance programs, 40 police jobs, the Transformation of Detroit project, the Residential Demolition Program, Youth Violation Program, and the Police 14 program. These are the kinds of problems that can be solved in a day, but we need to start in order to reach that point. To begin, we will cut 15% of the funding to shelters and homeless programs. While this may seem drastic considering the large number of homeless people in the city, the end result will be a more prosperous Detroit. Currently, we spend $28,872 per person a year on welfare. As stated by the article, Study Welfare Benefits pay $28,872 per year in Michigan, written by Jared Scurll. With approximately 272,000 people in the city, according to the United States Census Bureau, by living below the poverty level, this is a tremendous amount of funds going to only one portion of the population. By reducing the amount of money going to these social welfare programs by just 15%, we are making more funds available to programs such as the police force. With a stronger police force, we are able to prevent more of the crimes which results in shelters being full of victims of drugs, violence, crime, and even domestic violence. By doing this, we are providing a safety net to prevent the need of such a large number of these institutions. In no way am I saying these institutions are unimportant, but it is more important that we eliminate the cause of these problems. The crimes and drug abuse which leads to people requiring the needs of shelters. It is also our hope that private sector donations will compensate for the loss of funds, which will no longer be provided by the state. To stimulate these donations, we plan to initiate a campaign to inspire the community to attempt to revive itself and give back to the city that has given all it has to its people. According to the article, Domestic Violence, Murder, Suicides Plague Detroit Area, written by Gina Dameron and Eric D. Lawrence, published on August 10, 2013, there are more than 95,000 victims of domestic violence in Michigan since 2011. We need to help these victims by using funds to catch the monsters who hurt them. Although I recognize the importance of having shelters and places for people to go, I think it is more important to get the funds elsewhere, such as the police department, so that we can stop a greater number of crimes, reducing the need for such a large amount of shelters and welfare programs. Next, I stand here before you saying that this city cannot handle to cut 40 police jobs. Detroit's economic decline can be traced back to the mass exodus of many business owners from Detroit in 1967. Of an article found by Max Herman entitled Detroit Riots 1967. Business owners were fearful of the rising crimes in Detroit, and it would be difficult to stand in front of you today and say that fear is gone from the business owners today. Crime prevention in Detroit is the best stepping stone towards restoring Detroit's greatness. Eliminating crime and changing Detroit's image will attract many potential entrepreneurs to the Detroit's market to open a business. If more businesses open, not only will it raise commerce levels in the city, but it will continue to draw more people into the city, again increasing economic levels. This increase in commerce will bring back the tax funding to restore even the parts of programs which we will discuss tonight to having it to be cut. Detroit's police force has already been cut a few times over the last decade, and we have seen a correlation in increasing crimes as criminal justice numbers fall. Therefore, many more cuts to our police department is not the answer to preventing crime. Though the police force has indeed struggled to be successful in the past, it is currently being restructured in order to maximize its efficiency and keeping our cities safe. With all this, hopefully we can take yet another step towards both an increase in the economy as a result of business owners and customers feeling safe in the city of Detroit. Thank you.